good, chat? What's good, chat? How you boys doing? How you boys and girls? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a lovely. What's the day today? What's the day today? Okay, today is Titty Tuesday. Titty Tuesday. I hope the ladies have done what's necessary. I hope the boyfriends are happy than ever. I hope the ladies are now, you know, preparing for next week because titties this week hazijakuwa poa, to be honest. Kuna madem kama watatu wamenitumia titties, but kuna venye jegi zimeanza kulala. I don't know what is happening to the ladies nowadays. So madem wetu, please check on that tafadhali. Msikuwa mnatutumia hapa titties zimedoze. Like, you guys are still young. You should be ashamed. Jegi zinalala aje when you're still in your 20s. That's actually an abomination. That's such an abomination. And today, crazy story, okay? So today, as I'm preparing to start the stream, I'm like, today I have this plan to do this stream and everything as always, because I'm being consistent. Then Kenya Power does the thing. For like since 6 p.m., I think, from 6 p.m., there was no electricity. So I was like, am I not going to stream today? Are you guys gonna cut my momentum? Are you going to ruin my momentum by not, doing your job and providing us with the electricity for me to stream? But you know what? At around, I think it was 8:30, 8:40, Kenya Power did the thing. And now we're back. So there's no longer RIP. We're back. We're back. And something funny happened today. And I don't know if my friend is online right now. Udem aju kupika, she can never cook if her life depended on it. Let me show you what you guys I'm saying, bro. I don't know when Udem is pick up food. Like, I'm so disappointed. Under madam tutanda kuwa in the future, man. Our future generation is cooked. Yani, come under madam tutawa, man. Boys and girls, there's no hope. There's no more hope, bro. Let me show you. Let me show what I'm saying, bro. The fuck? Okay, how do I do this before I switch my... Okay, here we go. If I go to my phone screen, phone, cast, nice, much better, all set. Yo, the boy, how you doing, bro? Are you good, my guy? Yeah, I should actually mute because I don't want some copyright shit. I don't want some copyright ass shit. So let me show you what this lady was cooking, bro. Okay? Are you boys ready? She just joined. It's a miracle. She just joined. I told her I'm going to expose her for her non-way. She doesn't know how to cook food for her life. And she just joined the chat. So I'm about to cook you. A promise is a debt. And I never make fake promises, bro. So Millie, you're about to get this roasting of the century. Guys, let me show you what this lady is cooking, bro. Let me show you guys what this chick is cooking for ya boys. You don't want to add us? Why not? Who said I don't want to add you? Go join my Discord. Join my stream on my YouTube, then you join my Discord. That's the only way I can add you guys on the stream. Because I can't add you on this layout. Because I'm not using my phone. And it's something you'll never understand no matter how much I will explain. I can never have guests as long as I'm streaming on my PC. Okay? So if you want to join the chat, the only way for you to join is join my Discord. That's the only way. Put us up. Let's have a goodie. What do you mean? The link is already in my YouTube. I told you how to join there. If you want to join my shit, just go to my Discord. It's on my YouTube thing. Let me show you. Milia anasema, I'm not the only one who can't cook chapo. At least zilikuwa soft. Shut up, Bobo. Bobo, at this point of time, shut the fuck up. Magzi, I see you join the stream. Let me show you this guy. Okay. If you want to join my stream, just come here. Pause. This is my Discord link. Click the Discord link to join my Discord server and ensure you read the rules. Ensure you read the rules before you accept. Okay? Ensure you read the rules because I have rules and regulations that everyone must abide by. Okay? This is the vigilante world order. All right? Now let me cook this lady before we get into the stream of the day, okay? Let me cook this young lady, bro. Let me show you what this chick is posting for y'all boys, okay? So disappointing. So she woke up and she's like, who will marry me? Who the fuck is gonna eat this bullshit you've cooked? This shit is raw. Niko sure mtu amekula hizi chapo zako anahara saa hii. 100%. Mtu amekula hizi chapo na muone huruma. Oh my goodness. Yo, chat, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that, chat? Yo, chat, what do you think about this shenanigans this lady is cooking for us, bro? Ude mnizi anatupikia. Hizi anatupikia. Na nikiwaambia mtaipata mademu mnaniambianga vigilante nimechizi. Anda mademu naoa. Anda mademu naoa. One more time. If you didn't loop hadi kila mtu ajue Meli Bobo ajui kupika. Everybody follow her account right now and I want you to spam her every day. Learn how to cook. Everybody must spam in her comment section in all her videos. You know what? Let me start the trend, okay? Let me start the trend, okay? Where are you? Let me start the trend, chat, okay? Let me start the trend. Video gani tunaenda tuka attack video gani? So tuattack hii video hapa kanajifanya kabadi. Si ndio? Tuandike aje? Everybody go on this video, specific video, and like this comment. Learn how to cook. Learn how to cook. I'm so disappointed in you. Afu niweke thumbs down, si ndio? Tuweke thumbs down. Thumbs down kama 3. Cause what the fuck is this, chat? What the fuck is this, chat? Ukidelete tunaongeza ingine. Cause chat, what the fuck is this, bro? Alafu niambie, jamaa jahara, umepikia nani hizi chapo kwanza, Bobo? Jamaa amekula hizi chapo ndo namuone huruma. Sahi ako chotu anahara. Ako zile za Udema amenipikia nini. Udema alikuwa jaribu kumuua 100%, bro. What the fuck? Yo, Bobo, it will take you like 7 years. Based on what we see, itakuchukua 7 years for you to get a husband. 100%. You're never gonna find a husband who's gonna marry you. You have to do better. 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 Wewe kuku. Nitadelete. Ai, ukidelete tunaongeza zingine. Wezi tutishia bana. Hallelujah, how you doing? Bobo anasema, si mimi nimejipikia. Ni non-stick pan nimefanya hivyo. The excuses. The fucking ass excuses people come up with. Sasa atalaumu ni kama ufanye accident na gari, si ndio? Alafu instead of you blaming yourself for causing the accident in the first place because of your carelessness, you start blaming the car. Ati hii gari mimi sijazoea kuendesha Harrier, nimezoea kuendesha Lamborghini. Does it make sense? Does that make sense? Sasa anataka kulaumu pan. The pan does not cook. The pan is a tool that is used to cook. Wewe unaekelea chapo before pan ikuwe moto. What do you expect? Pan yako ilikuwa baridi. It was warm. Bro. The fuck was that, man?
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
I'm so fucking disappointed, bro. Alafu utapata kuna kanyanga kana simpi udem sai. Kuna kajamaa kalali juu ya bobo. Kakijuizi.
Fatality.
Maji kuna kanyanga usai akalali juu udem. Kakieza jua zile chakula katapikiwa in the future. Lo. Lo. Si lazima tuolewe. Jifanye kushman kabisa. Jifanye kushman pedi wa magenge. Mpoa wacha nikalale mimi. Ay! Mpoa, mbona unalala sai? Is everything good, baby? Kwani sija kutumia girlfriend allowance? Sijatuma girlfriend allowance leo mpoa wangu. Mpoa wangu Lydia. Ama asha zied. Asha zied huyo. Sasa nimebaki peke yangu, man. But anyway, that was a small commercial break. Commercial advertisement to try. You know, na alafu ametoka kwa nini? Acha nimpigie simu. I cook her even more. Let me call her, chat. Hii message ni kama ijamfikia vizuri juu. How the fuck am I trying to help you na unatoka kwa chat yangu? The fuck? Yo, kwani umeniingia kwa masikio? The hell? Yo. Kwa umeniingia kwa masikio, man. Acha nipigie udem. Tumuulize hizi ni chakula gani anatupikia. Hakuna mahali anatoroka.
Wewe.
Unatoroka ukienda wapi?
You want to embarrass me in front of people.
Where the fuck do you think you're running off to? We are trying to help you.
Help me what?
You don't know how to cook. Hadi kuna demako willing hapa kukufunza kupika.
Hata akulangi chapu. Mwenye atanioa akulangi chapu, atakula ruti.
We both know you're single as fuck.
Exactly, I'm talking about my future husband, not my.
Hakuna mwanaume akulangi chapati. Maybe uzae wako.
Si nani amesema nitaoa Mkenya mwenye anajua chapati? Nitaenda Nigeria, nitaenda kuwapikia fufu.
Dema mechizi, like mnasikia kaka dembe ya mechizi. Tifufu. Unajua kupika fufu.
Watanifunza, but sioi mtu anakula chapo. Why would I embarrass myself kama hiyo ndo kitu naweza pika?
Lakini nikuulize, like hizo chapo umepika aje, to be honest?
Nilichemsha maji, nikaeka sukari, nikaeka chumvi, nikakoroga, nikaeka mafuta kwa wingi. Mafuta kwanza
unaweka chapo sukari. The fuck?
Yeah. Si chapo iwe kwa sukari. Kwani nyinyi mnakulanga zile chapo za chumvi, zile za Wakamba? Chapo iko na chumvi mingi than sukari sipendi. Mimi napenda yenye iko na sukari mingi kushinda chumvi. Chumvi yes, but kidogo. Nikakanda. Hata
Hebu endelea tusikie.
Hata funny enough nilikata kucha ndo nipike chapo.
Oh my days. And that's the best you could do. That's the best you could do.
Imagine. Kwanza shape. Kuna mtu ameniambia zinakaa moeba. Mama wangu akaniambia zinakaa mapi ya Afrika.
Kwanza unajua mama yako unaivisha mama yako because mama yako saa ndiye anafaa kwa unaonyesha ni kama mama yako kukufunza kupika.
Hapo kwa chapo niliuma nje.
Damn. Mimi nimeziangalia nilikuwa zile za what the fuck is this? I was like, what the fuck is this?
Nikupatie moja nikupeleke.
Fuck no. Kufanya hizo chapo zako.
Kesho naenda children's home kuzipeana. Nimepika mingi 23 wa. Nilikuwa najipea hopes.
What? Unataka kupelekea watoto wa children's home wakule hizo chapati?
Ndio nataka nipeleke.
Oh my days, bro.
Nitapeleka, nitapea hao macho.
You're actually crazy.
Apelekea machokora wa streets.
Na hizo hadi ufai kupea mtu hizo ukipea mtu inaonyeshana you don't like human beings. Hizo vitu hadi ufai kupea wanyama. Hizo vitu unafaa tu kuzitumia, zitupe tu kwa dustbin ama uzipande kama nini zimee zile zikapelekwa chini na mchwa.
Kama silwa yanioshe nazo.
Exactly, like hizo si vitu za kukulisha anything which is alive. Saa
Lakini you are evil. Si hata mtu anachochanga mtu anasema hata ni soft.
mbona
Like
tukudanganya ati ni soft? Mimi nashanga unaniambia ati unajiconsola party but vigilante they are soft. I'm like the fuck, because they are ziko mbichi.
Pana ni soft. Zimeiva. Wewe uone imeiva. Ni non-sticky pani.
Hizo chapo hazijaiva. Hizo chapo hizi ndanga, hizo chapo hazijaiva.
Hizo za mbili, hizo mbili za kwanza mpaka zenye nimezitoa nikaeka kando hazikuwa na mafuta. Kuanzia sasa hizo zingine ndo ziko na mafuta.
Mbona una hizi chapo zako tena?
Na sikumsikia hata nimesema style tukacha.
Mbona nione kile unasema? Hapa hakuna chapo imeiva.
Mbili za kwanza.
Hapa hakuna chapo imeiva.
Imeiva. Imeiva.
Hapa hakuna chapo imeiva.
Never cooking chapati. Uzuri ni soft.
Ati uzuri ni soft. You know what? You're cooked. Anyway, nilikuwa nataka kukusumbua, acha nirudi kwa stream sasa.
Basi gunacha mimi nilale kesho niko job.
Yeah, wenda waambia watu wa job wakufunze kupika.
Acha nilikuwa nimepanga ati nitawapelekea wakule lunch.
Yo, nimekwambia hizo chapo rusha tu. Zirushe tu, usipaku zirushe.
Itabidi.
Ama ukule tu peke yako, uhare peke yako. Goja, wewe mkono hapo. Usiniambie umepea kuzo wako hizo takataka.
Kuzo wangu akula ngano.
Good for her. Na utume namba yake.
But good. No. Good night, hata juu story.
Yo, damn. Udema amechizi man. Udema amechizi man. But enough of Bobo. Bobo can never cook in her life. She's cooked officially. She's cooked. Like, totally cooked. Okay, chat. But you know what? There's a video I've been seeing of this Gen Z guy. Wait on Annie. Kasmuel. By the way, how do you pronounce that guy's name? Is it Kasmuel? How do you pronounce the name? The guy has put the Mic Check podcast on hit. And I want to see the reason why. Because I watched not to see, but I want you guys to see what this guy did. This is the problem with liars. You know, one thing in life I never like is people who think they can come to my life and lie to me. Never think you're him. Like, I don't like liars. And if you actually go and listen to the whole podcast, ya Mic Check, this guy actually slipped up. Alisema kitu yenye hakuwa anafaa kusema, and I want you guys to hear what he said. And from the whole segment of the whole episode, after Wakenya walikaa chini wakasikiliza kila kitu, walikasirika sana huyu kijana man. And I want you guys to see why you should never trust these so-called messiahs. Juu wanakuanga wengi. This is why mimi day one nilisemanga these guys nilisema he's a sellout. People said, oh, vigilante, you're just jealous. Vigilante, you're just angry with the guy. Oh, unawish ungekuwa yeye. You know, that's the first thing Kenyans say. Look at them now. If they listened to vigilante back in the day, hizo times of protest, things could have been different. But because they allowed such people to be the so-called leaders of their movement, this is why you see them in the situation they are in as we speak. So let me share my screen so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. And we're not going to listen to the whole 2 hours because this is crazy. I can't sit here and listen to this show for 2 hours. But I have remembered the key time. It was around the 2-hour mark. So let's start from around 2:50 to around 2 hours. So that's like 10 minutes. We can't listen to the whole show. If you're interested, go check out Mic Check podcast, and then I'll explain why Kenyans are trying to cancel the Mic Check podcast. So
Guys
this
are
is
like,
what the
okay,
guy
you took advantage of the protest
Yep.
to
For your
align
own
yourself
benefit.
and to benefit yourself.
So I'll tell
That's
you what.
true.
You see, the most interesting part is the people I was with, like the little group that
I want you guys to pay attention to what he says, because there is something he said here, and I think I'm the only one who saw it, because the host Chaxi Mariah, is it Mariah, Maria, or whatever? What's the guy of this other guy's name? Nimesahau jina huyu jamaa mwingine. Anaitangwa nani? The side character in Mic Check. Huyu jamaa anaitangwa nani? Somebody give me his name. Nimesahau jina yake. Tukikumbuka tutasema jina yake. And I'm the only one who actually paid attention when Kasmuel slipped up and said something that he was not supposed to say.
we ended up forming to protect each other, sort of understood that move. And this is the thing which dialectically I didn't understand, in the sense that I felt there are people who felt more entitled to my life and to my actions over myself. I was like, attack me on the issues. Tell me this is what you're saying wrong. This is what you're doing wrong. And especially this comes at a time when I've said now I'll pursue it politically. At the time we did not have a political formation.
Yeah.
And there are kids who tried to form it and we drove them out of the internet. And I was like, this is continuously not being a democratic space. And in the left where I was being used as a poster child. Like people would go and want to form their things, but then they're like, but Kasmuel will be here. So I was the guy who used to be taken to the marketplaces because I would attract crowds. And I was like, I don't think this is how I envision change.
You're in? Like on Discord, the boy?
I'm being, and I would not, and I'm saying this as a person who was a spokesperson of over 60 organizations. And there were missteps, there are things which I
60?
would have done. I would have
Damn! 60 organizations. How do I join your chat? How do I join your ish chat? What do you mean? Like on Discord? Give me like you'll see me on a call. You'll see me when I join a call. You're going to see, and you can join. But for now, let me finish with this video. Then, I'll actually add you. So, do you have an idea on what is happening on the Kenyan politics?
I've actually planned for it. This is the thing which I'm saying. I wish I went into it with the attitude that, I actually now want to occupy that thing. But be it as it may, it's
Arrogance. Arrogance.
The other thing which I said is I just hate the idea of us going to protest and nobody cares. Like, we go for protests.
Do you
and,
really care?
like, who now do you know?
This is a
Because I
sellout.
saw you guys at the protests.
Yeah.
Who do you know who can tip the scale towards the issues that we are speaking about?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
you.
No, so-
Not
so-
you.
I'd tell you
Not
how
you,
I
Samuel.
look at it. And I remember even I came on same seat and said when you went public about ODM, I was like, in terms of
That's crazy. Like, this guy is now in ODM, the Orange Democratic something. I'm not a politics guy, and I'm not trying to dwell into politics. But there's something this guy said, and I want you guys to pay attention so that you can never make the same mistakes. Dear Kenyans, never make the same mistake twice. This should be a learning lesson. But you know what? No matter how much we try and caution you guys, you people never listen to us. You're always like, oh, these people are just haters. They're just hating on the guy. Why do I need to require? What makes me angry is the fact that this guy, I saw Kenyans put their lives on the line, human shields, okay, to protect him so that he cannot get abducted or like hurt by the police officers. Lakini bwana sasa hivi akanaongea ati naona tu ni kama alifika mahali wakakuwa so much entitled with my life. Bro, we know kwanza kakianza kuongea kizungu yake unaweza kaogopa man.
of political moves, he's done the
Unaweza
right
kaogopa
move.
vibaya sana, like,
Also, we had a lot
akianza
of discussions
kuongea.
during the protest because also our
Utaogopa
content
bana.
changed during the protest.
Right.
Yeah,
Kenya is
we
not a
couldn't
real
come here
place.
and just talk about Vera's ass anymore.
Why? Otichiro, why do you say Kenya is not a real place?
Okay.
No.
That's crazy.
We touched
Okay, a
it.
little bit. Better ask Patrick.
Wait, no, not touched it. We touched. We touched
Hey,
on
Ati, we touched
on the subject. We touched on it.
We touched
on the subject.
All right.
Yeah.
But I think donk.
Yeah.
Nimekumbuka jina yake, jina ya huyu jamaa mwingine kako na dread 3 kaitango Mwas. Yeah, nimekumbuka jina yake to Mwas.
But I think it was clear to us that it's a
The shenanigans we witness in broad daylight is not real. But do you remember when I told you guys about this game? Then you guys were like, "Oh, vigilante, you have to be optimistic." This is why people like me, you people need people like me. People can see and view life in a different perspective. You see? Because if you guys actually listen to people like me, you'll not have given this guy the platform to benefit his own self. Selfish ass bastard. Aona sahi kanavaa sasa masuti high quality. Ameacha kuvaa zile suti za babu zetu zile za huko 1930. Sahi amepewa pesa ya baba. Anaenda ananunua suti ya 70,000. Mnacheza nini?
Political move. Like,
but 6 minutes, in 5 minutes you're going to hear something he slipped. Na mtaona tu reaction ya uso yake.
Okay, we needed a political solution.
Right.
It was very clear to us.
Yeah.
So now I think the thing where I strongly believe a lot of people still feel betrayed up to date is in accountability.
Okay.
Or transparency in what you wanted to do past the movement.
Okay.
Because now the lack of that is now what makes people feel like you took advantage of a whole movement to just
he did.
benefit yourself. And then when they see you with ODM, and also what ODM did, because there's a time Raila himself, through his socials, tried to align with the movement, and the guys were like, no, we don't want politicians.
Don't do this,
and
man.
even I remember there's younger girls who are like, you know what, you fought the battle.
Yeah, and
leave this
relax.
and the friends, you know.
Yeah.
We have suffered.
Then
Apparently not enough, because you guys seems like you're never gonna change. Even it's like you guys actually like suffering.
another
Be honest.
handshake sort of happens. Suddenly, this guy's in government.
Okay.
And then clearly we're like, okay, so the
picked a
ODM also
star.
took
He's a sellout.
advantage of a whole movement just to get themselves
At the high love. What the fuck? Are you guys like having romance in my chat? The fuck?
positions in government.
True.
So when
Yo,
you align
yo,
yourself
chill
with
out.
those people as well,
You
and
look-
there's no accountability from your end or transparency from your end, that this is what I'm looking for. I don't think anyone would have been afraid if
Because he's
you
a selfish
wanted a
prick.
political office. Or
What do you
anyone would have
expect? As you waambie ukweli, come on. Chaxi, you know, I'm actually, for the first time, I'm disappointed in you. I don't even watch your podcast that much. But on this one, I'm so disappointed. Because it's like, unaogopa kuambia kaka jamaa ukweli. You need to tell him like you're a sellout. Unakuja kumkalisha hapa hivi like it's a dialogue. Nigga. This guy sold out his people for a few chums. Ona sasa hivi kanapiga look ingine deadly. Wewe umeanza kuvaa zile suti zake za 1930. This life has no balance, bro. Angalieni sai Chaxi ndiye anavaa zile suti za Kasmuel, zile za babu zetu. Alafu sai Kasmuel amechange, anavaa suti sasa za presidential outfit. Mnacheza nini? Kwani vigilante unanitaka? Let me focus.
for it. Actually,
Focus.
I feel like guys would have supported you.
Let me tell you.
Because guys felt
No, we would
represented
have
by
not.
you even during the
I was
process,
bashed
you
for
know?
it, my bro. Unless I'm just in like the wrong corner.
That's what I'm saying. For me, I saw the bashing from outside.
Yeah.
I think what lacked is in just how you made those decisions and the lack of accountability and transparency. So guys still felt that you used that movement and took advantage of it
Oh,
to be
okay.
like,
For me,
Yeah.
I'd say I think where most
Wewe kanajifanya hapa hivi kanajifanya very cordial. He's like, yeah, I'm listening. And then kwa akili yake ako zile za, yeah, niliwacheza nyinyi mafala. Hivyo ndivyo sasa anafikiria kio kwa hiyo couch. Ako zile za niliwapima, mmelinipea kenye nataka. I now have the power. I am now in the government. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? I wish ningekuwa nimepewa chance nifanye hii interview. Kijana angejua mimi ni nani. Wacha anakujanga hapa hivi na hizi kizungu zake za kuchanganyisha wa Kenya. anakurushia hapo jina moja, kwanza lazima uchukue simu uanze kugoogle. Hey, what the fuck are you saying? Because you can't even understand half of the things he says. English is not a measure of intelligence, my guy.
Kenyans feel like you kind of played them was when this movement started. It was tribeless, leaderless, partyless. I think the fact that you were very clear from day one that no, I don't want to be politically affiliated.
Yo, the boy, I told you to chill out. I'm gonna up you in a second, okay? Give me my time. Give me my time to finish cooking.
With anyone. I don't want this, I don't want that. This is what the movement wants. I'm moving with what the movement is saying.
Yeah.
Then one morning we wake up, you're shaking, first of all, the bowmaster and everyone was like, what's going on? Next thing, Osoro.
Yeah.
Next thing, you're
Actually, I don't know what really happened in Bomas. I think you let a Morara Lipigo or something. Because I barely follow up on politics. And I'm not promising to do politics lives. That's not my thing. I find politics interestingly boring. Like, it's so interestingly boring. Have you ever heard of something like that? That's my view in politics. Politics is a very interesting, boring game, of which I decide to put my input away from it. I'm not interested. Let me just live my life. You feel me?
in Baba's house, you guys are shaking hands. Next thing, ODAs are like, weren't you just leaderless, tribeless, and party?
It's Mark. My life is all about reactions. It's a hangout session, me and my chat to get to know each other. Where we can help each other out, we can certainly do that. That's the kind of lives I'm into. But occasionally, like right now, I'm just reacting to something he said in the next 2 minutes, and I want you guys to pay attention. I played it from 50, so that people might not come to me and be like, "Oh, vigilante, you lack the what is it called?" Mbona kizungu inanipoteanga kwa akili ile saa niko live. But every time I switch this live off, kizungu inakuanga my second nature. Context. What was it? Oh, vigilante, you lack the context behind what was being said. You see, so far, conversation is flowing, but see, watch this.
A few months ago, like, what is going on?
Now, I saw it the exact same way.
Yeah.
That when you're on the front lines, that world shrinks. Like I've seen all the frontliners at close quarters. By day, everyone's chanting down with the American embassy down. In the evening, all of us are at dinner. So even so juicy, people are trying to say, look at who are hanging out at the British High Commission.
Yeah.
I saw that.
That photo.
Yeah.
But I'm like, the part you're not saying is that I remember even calling out the British High Commission saying, how can you meet us for 10 minutes in the evening and you spent an entire morning with the civil societies? Like for them, the photos don't make it.
Yeah.
So I did an analysis and said, I'll start with you guys. I'm seeing the things that you're doing. The guys who flew out, man, in the middle of the protest. Guys went to SA. Guys went to Venezuela. Guys went to America.
Cayman Islands.
Guys...
Oops.
Cape Town to Egypt.
You see? Nigga is cracking, but this is not the thing he said. Pay attention. In 2 minutes. You guys were like, we are leaderless, tribeless. Watch Kasmuel tell you the truth indirectly without him realizing he told you the truth. You people thought the Gen Z movement was leaderless and tribeless and that bullshit that they were lying to you. Watch this.
Cape Town to Cairo.
Watch this. He played you like a music trumpet. Played y'all.
Actually very good.
Wow, guys. More spice, cayenne, like
Mwenye ana edit, unaona hii kamera. Nataka zoom in pole.
Okay.
Hii badala ya pilipili mnaweka cayenne pepper.
Wait, to deflect.
Sana.
Now, I think it's here where he fucked up. Pay attention now. Pay attention. Play close attention. All the niggas who are like, I told you there's no movement, there's no revolution ever in history that has ever been leaderless. They will tell you it's leaderless, but there's people who are in control. And there's people who benefited. And this motherfucker was one of them. This idiot right here was one of the beneficiaries of the movement. That's why you see him now in a fancy suit. You know why? Because he played with y'all's feelings. He played y'all.
Shida yenu mnaweza potea. Leo tupige tumalizize maswali. So the next time you come back, the next time unakuja.
Here it comes.
Bro.
Sasa hapa utapata
Drum roll, please.
Catherine Kasavuli watatu.
Kweli. Nataka hivyo sana. So,
Drum roll,
now,
please.
I've observed the movement in close quarters, and I'm like, I don't want to be associated with this. Like I've met the leading characters, and unfortunately, those were the leading voices. So I'm like, I want to forge a path of my own. And the thing maybe I didn't have very good PR. The way I saw other people do it is, if they're gonna do something compromising, they would prompt you the night prior. They start with, I've been receiving calls from such and such and such, and then tomorrow, and it has been around this. Then
And actually, I think he mentioned Miguna at a point in this podcast, if I'm not wrong. There's somewhere he actually mentioned Miguna. They were on calls with Miguna, and Miguna was trying to warn him about something. But I never followed up on it because I was just listening in because it was on Sunday. I was bored. I don't post anything on Sunday. It's my day to rest. I was just enjoying. I was trying to see what's new, and and this is the podcast that came up, and I was like, why not listen to my fellow brothers and sisters? Okay, until this point, which is in like 20 seconds, he slipped up and he said something that he regretted, and you'll see it from his face reaction. Scrum Taret, late night stream. Yeah, indeed, my brother. How you doing, my guy?
tomorrow, when the photo shows up,
I'm just
it is well received. Sasa mimi nilikuanga na hivi
unatokelezea tu
inatokea.
Everyone
Na the
goes
last
crazy.
tweet yangu ni
Must go.
so I go like, how do you mean? Like even the time I'm seeing with Osoro, guys ran late for a meeting.
Because he was playing chess. He was placing himself in opportunities that will benefit him directly. That's why kitu unaona anasema ilikuwa ina happen. Nothing happens like that. This nigga is just like, you know what? I'm gonna place myself here because when I'm here, I'm getting benefits. And this is what most of these people who are on the front line, who had loud voices, Kina Khalif Cairo, a big scammer, by the way, and I've not even done a video about that idiot, but very soon we're going to make a video about that scammer. Mwingine ni huyu. And there's a lot of them who are on the front line. Walikuwa wanajifanya wao ndio Dedan Kimathi. You know, the freedom fighters, they are the loudest. But when things got real, where were they? Where were they? In their houses, in their girlfriends' coochies. Trust me. Loving life. That's good, my brother.
Tulikuwa United Kenya Club.
What meeting was it?
So you know, the protest had organizers.
You see? What did you hear? I told you, boys. I might not have had an A in high school, but certainly I'm not a dumb guy.
Was it?
Okay? I'm not a dumb guy. Watch his reaction. He's telling you, we were the leaders, we were the organizers of the protests because it was benefiting us. And there's somewhere also he said they were receiving money from outside powers, like the people in the diaspora, maybe the people in the US, the people in Italy, the people in Germany, out what walikuwa wanatumanga do for to help in the protest and but hiyo pesa yote ilienda wapi? Walikuwa wanagawana in this community committees they were meeting. So apparently these niggas were actually meeting up and planning all these shenanigans behind closed doors. Wanajua ni pesa ngapi imeingia? I think there's a point he said, like, these people, like, they were sending, like, total donations kuna time hadi zilifika, I think, more than 2 million. Imagine that. Na nyinyi mko hapo hivyo leaderless, tribeless. No political parties.
So, you know, the protests are united. How do you mean? Like, even the time I'm seeing with Osoro.
Here comes the sellout. This is why never make deals with such idiots. This guy is a rat. So watu wote wenye alikuwa anapiga deals na wao, tutakuja saa kujua majina zao because he slipped up. Okay? Kasmuel hapa hivi hakufikiria. Aliropoko tu. Aliamua tu kuropokwa. This is why you never tell your secrets to such idiots. Juu watakuja wakuanike mbele ya watu. Never tell your secrets to nobody. Jiekea hadi ile siku utakufa. Die with your secrets in your head, in your grave. Die with and get buried with all those secrets that you have in your life. Don't think of opening up. Why the fuck would you open up to someone? To idiots like this? Utajaibisha. Juu, ukiambia jamaa kama huyo ataenda ambie dem yake ataenda ambia mabeshte zake. By the time you realize it, you're now trending for the wrong reasons. 100%. So be careful, my guys, okay?
Yeah. Guys ran late for a meeting. Tulikuwa United Kenya Club.
What meeting was it?
So, you know, the protests are
You see the reaction of guilt. The guy's like, oh shit.
organizers.
Look. Now, this is the face of a guilty ass motherfucker. This is the face of a guilty ass idiot, bro. He slipped up. Now we know the truth. Thanks to Kasmuel. You know what? You might have gone against the people, but one thing I'm proud of is that you have a very loose mouth. I'm so proud you have a very loose mouth. Uko na kadomo kama kamama kasoko. Wewe ni mtu hadi ufai kupewa deal na wanaume. Ufai kukaa mahali na wanaume wewe. Men's Conference 2025. Kasmuel, you're officially not invited as the CEO of the Men's Conference. Kazi yako tu ni kuropoko tu bila kufikiria.
So, you know, the protests are organizers.
Now we know.
I
Guilty! You can thank me later, dear Kenyans. I told you, I'm the vigilante. The hero that nobody wants. But I'm the villain. The society desperately need. Because without me, niggas like this will keep taking advantage of y'all. Okay? But not anymore. As long as vigilante is here, no one is taking advantage over anybody. I'm the control. I'm the control. And I'm so disappointed. Because sidhani kama hawa say hii podcast ni kama sidhani wali realize kenye huyu jamaa kenye amesema. Hawaku realize kenye huyu jamaa amesema. Because they actually brushed it off. Like it's another conversation. They never saw his facial reaction. Mi peke yangu ndo nilikuwa hapo hivyo, I was like, wait a minute. What do you mean meetings? What do you mean money coming in? What do you mean secret meetups? What does that mean? I thought we were leaderless. We were tribeless. Kumbe watu walikuwa wanunua G-Wagon na pesa za maandamano. Nyinyi mnaenda maandamano for a good cause, but these people are actually doing the maandamano for business. The maandamano was business for Kasmuel. God damn. Now we want to know the rest of the people in that committee. Now we know there was a committee. We know those meetings thanks to Kasmuel. So everybody who was in those meetings, watu wetu wa kufanya investigations, provide us those names so that we can know the snakes of the movement. So in future, we don't make the same as dumb decisions. Okay?
I don't know.
It might have been leaderless.
Listen, up to date, I don't know where the flyers was coming from. Me just
Mimi
I'd wake up and see
najua tu
posters.
we outside.
The protest might
And now this brings me to the point. That was basically what I wanted to show you. If you want to watch the whole podcast, go watch it on the Mic Check podcast. But now, why is Mic Check podcast getting cancelled? That's the biggest thing that is happening, has been happening since Sunday, I think. So, after this podcast aired, after this episode was was live on Sunday, the Kenyans, as always, they took it to the tweets, not to the streets nowadays, to the tweets. So they tweeted out. There's a lot of Kenyans who are actually huge fans of the Mic Check podcast. And I think these guys have a meeting. They usually have a meeting for their subscribers or something. I don't know if they do it occasionally or maybe they do it once a month or every year. I have no idea. So Kenyans were so disappointed on how they conducted. I don't know if it's how they conducted the interview or by them hosting Kasmuel on their platform. Personally, even though Kasmuel is a sellout, he sold his soul to the orange. Even though Kasmuel sold his soul as a host of a podcast or as a content creator, you're trying to have conversations with every walks of life, anyone, whether they are rich and famous or they're just broke and poor, doesn't matter. You just interview those stories that people can learn from. But Kenyans don't like that. They're like, why are you giving such a guy a platform to come and gaslight? And you can hear just from how he was talking, like, he doesn't even see the mistake that he did. Because he's like, no, mi hakuna mtu nilikosea. Oh, and he's issuing some fucking ass threats. Kena niambia zinaitwa checkmates hangouts on 8 March. Yeah. How much do they cost, actually? Mtuone kama tunazoona hiyo link ya hizo checkmate. Nione kama mimi nitaenda huko ni watukane. Oh, yeah. Kumbe there's a... Okay, let's see. Let's see if Vigilante is going to the checkmates hangout. 1,000 shillings. What the fuck would I pay 1,000 shillings to hang out with the three of you? Give me one good reason why someone would pay 1,000 shillings to pay with people who literally have no stand. Na ndio shida check Mic Check podcast. Sasa wanajaribu kukua katikati of everything. They don't want to be on the left, they don't want to be on the right. But there's a problem with that. You're playing safe. They like to play safe. Mara today they're in the LGBTQ. Kesho, they are probably not on the LGBTQ. They never have a stand with anything. And the same statement I issued on Kibe. A person who stands for nothing falls for anything. Unaona? So watu kama hawa, these are people I cannot consider them I can consider to put them in my friend group. Because I don't know if they can turn on me at some point. Because you have to question their morals. Unakaa chini unajiuliza, if things was to go south, and let's say somebody came up with an absurd allegation about me, how will they defend me publicly and be like, I've known Vigilante for far too long, and I know him so well, haizifanya kitu kama hii. Ama hawa ni wale wase wanakuacha tu uchomeke peke yako. And me, I think they're the second option. These are niggas who will never fight for you. Once you start going down, they'll distance themselves from you. Kama sahi, like, they were actually entertaining the guy. Ujamaa wanajua Kenya alifanya, but they're like, from that statement, instead waongeze pressure wako zile za, wait a minute. Situlidhani pia ulikuwa unatuambia we are leaderless. Because this is the same guy who was singing some months ago during those protests, we are leaderless, viva vijana power, blah, blah, blah. And from day one, I never liked the guy. Me, I have a very strong intuition. Mimi kama sikupendi, there's a good reason why I don't like you. And it's something that doesn't happen to me frequently. But if I ever come across with somebody alafu roho yangu ikukatae, mi najuanga from the get-go you're a toxic person or there's something just off about you. Na mi usema tu. Mi naambianga msee niko zileza, mi kuna vyenye, hapana. Kuna vitu mi na feel. Na mi since the one who jamaa akishika ile microphone yake, the famous picture akiwa ameshikilia zile Vodafone zinaitangwa aje zile nini zile vitu za zile speaker microphones zile za unashikilia hivi zinakanga trumpet. Nimesahau jina hizo vitu zinaitangwa aje, somebody tell me the name. But the guy is actually smart. He was actually placing himself in places where he's gonna trend, just like Caliph Cairo. Walijiweka in positions where they will benefit. And you know, you don't have to hate the player, hate the game, because even that's one thing I believe strongly. But especially when it comes to a guy like Kasmuel, people actually laid out their lives for you. Young men and women were ready to die for you on Nairobi streets. They were giving you, they were providing you with a human shield. And this is how you can repay them. By selling out to the same people who fucking oppressed them. And I said I don't want to get political. Ni saxophone. Oh, maybe it's that. I don't know, Aleki. Maybe nizo. So this is why I was so disappointed in this guy. And Sainajua why I never liked him from the get-go. Now I fully understand why roho yangu ilimkataa. Kumbe I was right all along. I was right. The guy is a fucking sellout. The guy is a fucking sellout, bro. Oh, this is why now Mike Cheque is in trouble. But pia Wakenya sasa niseme hivi, as much as these guys kuna venye wali conduct interview in a way that it's favoring Kasmuel, amweki pressure, I think we should not cancel somebody because he has a different opinion than yours. And you know, kuna mse pia niliona alisema ati mtu kama huyu under the right chums atafanya episode na the president. Bro, if you get into this industry, it doesn't matter what the reputation of that person is. Personally for me, it doesn't matter what the story is. Whether you're the villain or whether you're the hero in the story. Maybe if I get to a point where I can like conduct such interviews, it doesn't matter. Nitakuleta hapa hivi na nitakuuliza zile maswali watu kama hawa hawezi kuuliza. Nitakuuliza, mbona wewe umekuwa mjinga? Why are you a sellout? You know, sometimes you have to credit Mungaiv. Hata kama Mungaiv siku hizi amekuwa kafala, but you have to respect that. Anakuwa at least, lakini yeye alisema yeye anafanyanga hivyo for the cameras. Anajuanga akifanya hivyo ataenda viral or something. But that style of interview, like kama kitu imembo, she's not shy to show that she's bored with the person she's interviewing. And you know, that's a human feeling, but you know, as a journalist, unajua yake si podcast yake ni journalist. Unajua mimi nazaleta hapa mtu kama Andrew Kibe nimuulize mbona umekuwa simp. Unaona, I would not be afraid to ask him that question. Nimuulize, why have you sold out to the same women that you used to claim they're so toxic? Oh, ogopeni ama damn. This nigga was simping for 40 plus minutes. If you know, you know. I did a video about Kibe and the Boina cooking interview. This nigga was actually cooking for the acha niko respectful tonight. That guy was actually cooking for the lady, bro. Uni jamaa alikuwa anasema adu sasa nunulia dem hadi peremende. Yeye alikuwa hapo hivyo anagrilliwa dem makuku. So disappointing, my guy. So disappointing. And it's high time you guys learn. Because if you guys don't learn from these mistakes that you constantly make, you'll keep repeating history. It doesn't matter how long you people make these mistakes. You must learn how to learn and rectify. And stay away from such people. People like a Samuel. Because there's a bunch of them right now running around. You have to be very wary. Eyes open. Don't let them deceive you with those nice words they come to you with. Because this guy is actually a legit politician. If you actually listen to his interviews, this guy has actually mastered the art of the political talk. Ujamaa akichukua microphone. Mnajuanga uni governor wa Nairobi amechukua mic. Kwanza nimewaambia akianza kizungu, you have to come with a dictionary. Lazima kuja na dictionary ready. Anakuambia about something very mind frazzling. Hadi mimi nimeanza, I'm getting into my bag. I have to get better in my vocabulary. So, Cheque podcast in the near future. Mr. Wambia msilete guest fulani ama msilete mtu fulani. I'm actually I think this was the only Kenyan podcast at the time, apart from the Ikonini podcast, who are actually willing to host Andrew Kibe. Hizo podcast zingine kina Obina, they are like, mtu kama huyo mimi siwezi mleta kwa show yangu because his views and my views, we don't align. And I'm like, come on. Why are you making the show about yourself? Sure, wewe hutaki kukua na hiyo conversation na yeye, but your viewers want to see that conversation. And I think sometimes people do not respect their viewers enough. People don't, you see, this podcast, these social media content creators, they don't actually respect the people who take time to buy those bundles ama kulipia Wi-Fi every single day to come and watch your content. But inafikanga mahali ni kama watu wanajonanga wamekuwa superstars. Nobody can touch them. Little did they know, without those viewers, hawangekuwa in those positions they are probably in 100%. So you must learn how to respect your viewers, bro. You must learn how to respect your viewers. And pia, Kenya, stop canceling people because they have different opinions than yours. Sure, we can debate who's a bad person in the story, who's the villain of the story. But cancellation is not something that we should resort to. Let people express themselves to the best of their ability. Okay? Na naona hapa kuna mse ameshinda hapa hivi akiniambia anataka kujoin call in show yangu. So anybody who wants to join my, if you want to come up and ask me a question, let me show you what I want you to do. 1 second. Let me show you 1 second, chat. So to anyone who wants to join the chat, this is how you join me. If you want to join the show, you come here, you download this app. It's called Discord. It's a free app. Think of it like WhatsApp, but on steroids. There's nothing you can't do on Discord. So you come here, you click this link, it will take you to my server. And from my server, you do this. You come here. This is my server. First thing it will take you to is my rules of the server. This is my server. You read the rules, you accept. Once you accept, there's a video chat down here, as you can see. And I will be available here. Like right now, I'm already on my server. So anybody who's interested to have a conversation with me, you can come up right now and join the server. And we can have this debate. And you can tell me what you think about Kasmuel Mcoure. How do you pronounce that name actually? Kasmuel Mcoure. So yeah, that's how you join my server. So to the people who want to join the show. And that's how I'll be conducting interviews in the future. So it's not a thing of today only. Anytime you want to interact with me even more, even after I am done streaming, that is where you can find me. That is where I hang out with the people who have subscribed to me. So if you're subscribed, ensure you also go over to my Discord. And if you haven't, what are you waiting for? Bottom right corner. And if you're on TikTok, click the link in the bio and go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's totally free. Usikue na hiyo roho mbaya kama ya Kasmuel. Usikue na hiyo roho ya uhuni. Usikue muhuni. Usikue muhuni. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. So sijui kama watu bado wako hapa ama nimewabore to sleep. Did I bore you guys? Did I literally bore you guys to sleep? Acha tuone nini inaendelea kwa hizi streets za... Yesterday niliona watu wananyoroshana mahali. And it's something that I'm shy from nowadays. I'm a changed man. I'm no longer that young guy. Or last year. Actually not young. That guy who lacked a vision. Nilikuwa napoteza vision yangu. Actually, nani ako live nichokoze sai? Ama tufanye omegle. Huko watu wacheza matches, man. Kwa watu wacheza 2 matches, man. Wanaongelea nginyo, man. Lakini sijui mbona Wakenya wakipata tu kafame kidogo wanaanza kuunfollow watu. I've never understood why you people do that. Like there's a friend of mine used to join his streams every day. Tulikuwa tunafanya conversations every day, but akapata tu following kubwa tu kidogo, streams zake zikaanza kufanya vizuri, akaanza ku average like 100 viewers. And you know what the nigga did? Chat? This guy literally went, sijui ni mimi peke yangu, but aliunfollow almost every single person. Who the fuck does that, bro? Don't let this fame get over your head. Wanaanza kubehave kama Aziad. But let's see how long they can sustain that that nini of theirs. And actually, chat, I've dropped another video today. I was streaming with my good friend Panther over here. This guy was actually saying some mad ass shit. I'll give you a small preview of what this
Bro, I'm
nigga
so
saying.
mad because you don't read my comments, but just know that that's why I called you and I turn off my lights at fucking 1 a.m., bro.
Okay.
We want to get somewhere. Okay. I can make your story interesting by just you reading my comment. But if you're going to read my comments after 2 minutes, nigga, I'm not going to get that energy to ever fucking comment.
Angry much? Like Panther, you need to chill out on the raging, bro. Huyu jamaa tu ni kama anakuanga na hasira 24/7. Sijui Panther, sijui demu yako alikufanyia nini jana? Because this guy was on my dick. And then hear what he said.
Man, fuck your stories, man. Fuck your stories and fuck whatever you want to talk about. Read my comments. Please.
Chill out, nigga. Are you good? No, I don't think this is about the comments. I think somebody had broke you. You know what? It's time for you to vent. I think this is a safe space, okay? It's only the boys that in here.
Bro, if I got a heartbreak, like, are you gonna solve? Are you gonna give me pussy? Like, how are you gonna help me?
Who the fuck says that to another man, Chad? Look, the way I was so surprised when this guy said that. And then he followed up by saying,
Not you in specific.
Listen.
You're gonna give me ass? Bro, yo.
W editing by Vigilante Chat. So if you want to go and watch that whole reaction, it's available on my YouTube channel. But that Panther guy, that Panther guy needs to chill out. That Panther guy needs to chill out. Let me see actually who's on Discord. Let me see what people on Discord are saying. Acha ningie server yake. Sijui kama ako kwa server yake. He's actually on his server, bro. He's actually on his server.
They know people will buy.
Yo, chat. He's Panther chat. Yo, Panther, people asking for you, bro. People asking for you.
Fukuzo mse.
Adi nifukuzwe. Nani anasema nifukuzwe? Who the fuck is saying that? Ana adabu like atifukuzwe mse.
Tunafaa kufungua podcast ya Vigilante kujoin chat.
What the fuck? This guy, man. Yo, Panther. Yo, my viewers kind of like your reaction, bro. What do you have to say?
Every time people are against you.
Ukataka kudelete video yangu mimi
Si ulisema utanilipa na hujalipa, na ngoja unitumie hizo do ni delete.
bro, delete video yangu kwanza.
Send me the money. Send me the money, bro. The money.
Mixed
Sasa tuwezi kuwa
platter.
Every day I'm
tunaongea
hustling.
Discord,
Every day I'm hustling. Okay.
unlist alafu tukuje tuongee.
Pasta,
Tini unlist.
pasta,
Umechizi nini? Mimi
pasta
nilikwambia ujoin.
everywhere. Pasta,
Sasa
pasta.
iache
So
basi.
you can
Yo,
share.
mnacheza
Ongea
game
ni
gani
kama
huko?
ni
Mnacheza game gani?
How to Train Your Dragon.
What?
Like grown ass
But,
niggas like mnakanga tu chini hapa mnacheza tu video games.
Wale
Don't you
kuna
ever
game
get bored?
inaitwa kuna hii game kuna game ya kunini inaitwa aje?
ya nasema atolewe jamani.
What's the name of this game? It's called
Huu ni Simba anaongea hivi.
Nataka anze kutuattack, mbona tuna mute?
Yeah,
But
anyway,
those are the
inaitwa
fun games.
I was pulling up to say hi. Acha mimi
Wait, sawa una stream
Acha
nini?
mimi nimalizie stream because I'm not like Panther, man. Panther is a lazy ass streamer.
bro.
Kwanza what
Panther is a lazy ass streamer. Yango amenirusha nje, man. Damn! Bro! The fuck? He kicked me. He dead ass kicked me. Nah. That's kind of disrespectful, Chad. Fuck. Jamaa amefinja aje.
Darkmate, isn't it a sex game?
Who the
Mama,
fuck?
That's what it sounds like.
Who the fuck
Panza,
kicked me?
hebu enda unini? Panza, hebu enda utafute game inaitwa Spy Party.
Yo, Panther, who the fuck kicked me? Who the fuck kicked me?
Kuna mtu alikukick.
I'm sure it's your stupid ass. It's you stupid ass bitch anyway.
Sasa aje. Nikukick mbona alikuwa anaongea na
This guy is such a weak guy, man.
Kwa nini unanikalia?
Mbona unaongea hivi ni kama umenyonga hadi umeishiwa na nguvu kwa deki?
Oh my God.
Bana.
Like that ass, unaongea ni kama mtu ametoka kunyonga.
Uko sure una stream Vigilante, mimi kama una stream unajanga.
Yeah, I'm streaming, bro. Kwani hakuna kitu crazy mnaongelea hapa?
Una stream nini?
I'm just streaming. I'm just being consistent with streaming.
Bra. So utashinda tu
Unatumia
kwa
nini
stream
ku stream?
Ati?
Unatumia nini ku stream?
OBS obviously.
Oh.
Nadhani mimi nikaa Panther hapa na stream na TikTok nini live studio.
Uko nadhani una stream na Bandicam.
What the fuck is that?
Ya PewDiePie alikuwa anatumia.
Bro, PewDiePie ni mtu ako 50 years old. Mimi sana natumia vitu alikuwa anatumia akiwa.
Exactly. That's the
This guy is not even serious with his own life, bro. But Panther, acha nikuulize, wewe mbona leo just stream? What's your excuse for today?
Sikuwa najisikia.
And you know, that's how you've become lazy. That's how you've become lazy nowadays. Kila siku jisikia.
Nilianza kustream before maliza high school. So.
Nigga, I think I started streaming before you. What are you telling me?
Clearly,
I started even doing gaming streams before you. Before even you thought of the idea.
Ilikuwa mwaka gani? What was the year?
That was in 2020.
lol. Umeanza stream 2018, wewe unasema nini?
Can you shut up? Are you guys Panther?
Una stream 2018.
Sasa tulikuwa pamoja. Nini bro? Like, what are you talking about? 2018 bra. Ulikuwa wapi?
Bro, wewe hata unajua mtu anaitwa Maxman. Maxman 30.
Maximan.
Yeah, these niggas are crazy, bro.
Sai Panther watu wanabambika nini? Anaitwa aje? akistream tournaments za Kenya.
Nani?
I keep
Anaitwa
forgetting
nani?
his name.
Anaondanga room, sama unasema
Rooms.
PTK.
PTK.
Au kuna Max.
Lakini acha niwaambie, this is how I know all of you
Au kuna
niggas are
Max.
fake people. Instead of you coming and show love to my stream, mkuja hapa hadi kama mtanirushia some likes on my YouTube
Sasa we
stream.
hata
Hadi cheze kwa
umarket. Mi hata mi nimejua una stream sahi.
No,
Nasema
cheza
nini?
games.
Because
Cheza games
you've
za
never
maana.
subscribed. You've never subscribed.
Cheza games za maana tutafata.
Let's
Now,
fucking go. I have geothermal, guys. W's in the chat.
sasa anajaribu
Jilanti
kuovertake chat
una
yangu.
complain.
What the fuck?
Una complain hapa mara mwisho huko kwa stream yangu ni lini?
The last time ulikuwa live, I am a member in your stream. Ushaijua like mtu akikosa kuingia kwa stream yako kama yeye ni member, huyu ina freeze. My nini iko sasa iko level 12. Wewe hadi
Sasa
kuangi
unakujanga
member kwa
dakika-
stream yangu. Like this nigga
Sasa
ananiambia
dakika
nini?
moja unaenda.
It's still support.
Eh.
Hata kama sikai hapo
Scorpio-
for the whole stream. Because I also have things to
Scorpio-
do. I have edits to do. I have videos to
Sasa,
edit.
Ukisema you
But I
have
still
things to
show
do.
up. I still fucking
Na-
show up.
Sasa hao watasema nini?
2, 3, 4.
Scorpio
Wana-
anashindanga
wana
hapa
tuone-
Discord. Scorpio hadi
Hao
akujangi
ndo
live
wanaingia
zako.
job daily.
Scorpio hadi
Wanasema
akwangi
nini?
live zako. Scorpio anashindanga hapa hivi kwa hii
Seven.
nini.
Anakuanga live
Eight.
zangu by the way.
Akwangi.
Kumbe anakuanga live zangu zote. Hata anakaanga for so long more than most people.
Oh, that one was epic.
I swear.
Umesema ni build nini? Umesema ni build nini? Comms itanisaidia aje?
Anyway,
Ndio utaita
Comes.
walk in naye.
let me do my stream, because I'm the only consistent streamer in this server anyway, so let me just be consistent with my thing, bro. Uendelea kuwa lazy, keep making excuses. Tuoneze excuses
Kazi
zinaisha
jisikii.
lini.
Kazi jisikii kustream. Sijisikii msi. Like mbona niingia na sijisikii.
It's fucking laziness. You're just a lazy ass idiot. Okay, you're a lazy guy. You've become lazy.
Na nifungua tu kamera tu nianze kukaa tu hapo niking'ethia na bra.
Hadi mimi
Sijisikii,
nang'ethia, but
nasema
I'm
ndio-
still
Oh my
streaming.
fucking god.
Whatever this conversation you guys have been
Scorpio
having,
itatumia
you can
itatumia
stream it.
neuromin.
Bwana
Just a
nitarudi.
lazy man.
amnesty. What is
Mi
going
stream
on
yangu
with
si ya
finances?
kukaa hapo na kupiga story. Stream yangu I have to be doing something.
Tumia neutromin,
And-
Scorpio.
I told you
It's
to
not doing
finish.
that thing.
Hujaimaliza Wukang hadi wa leo. Nilikwambia hadi
Wacha
afadhali.
nikam.
What is your excuse of not finishing your Wukang?
So let me come.
Si ni bomb.
Up
Si
here.
unaweza kuweka na kitu. Kwa unafikiria uwezi kuweka na
Something's
kitu.
going
Nilikuwa
on with
nikaachana na.
hizi finances.
Ukong ilikuwa challenge. Sasa venye
Hata kama ili backfire,
venye
why do you have to
challenge
stop?
ilifail.
You have to finish what you start.
Nimepatiwa tax amnesty.
Na nakwambia wezi sichezangi hiyo game. See, I just don't stream it.
Sasa bado credit card nione sasa.
That's a lie.
I just don't stream it.
Hujacheza hiyo
Ongelea
game.
IRL.
Sinaweza ifungua sahii
in
nikuonyeshe
real life.
progress yangu. Mbona si ndio hii hapa?
Okay.
I don't know what's
Ndio hii
going on.
progress yangu.
Let me see.
Okay.
Hii game gani mnacheza? You guys play weird games.
Nikwambia
Okay,
ukitrain your
hii
dragon.
game ni about what? Like is by party. Unaona ni $30.
Ni basically mtu mmoja is the spy, mtu mmoja is an assassin na mtu mmoja ni spy. So mwenye ni ati assassin, what am I saying? Mtu mmoja ni spy na mtu mmoja ni assassin. So assassin anafaa
To my young audience, never be like these niggas. Paying $30 for a game is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Never be like these idiots, bro. $30 spending on a game? That's mad.
umefanya kitu and then so basically mtu anafaa kufigure out kwa hao mayai wote wana walk around who you are na kushoot. Hakuna one shot.
Loki, I'm not gonna lie. Spending $30 on a game is crazy.
Interesting nini.
Spending $30 on a game is
$30 ni pesa kiasi kijana.
Why would I
I thought you
spend
were rich,
money
bana.
on a game?
So ndio ulikuwa unasema we ni millionaire. Mbona sasa
Same.
unasema ati $30
It's a
ni
damn,
stress
yeah,
kutoa?
like
Hadi ukitu advice
I-
vile unafaa
alafu
kuunda tu.
mnachezanga game za watoto
What's changed?
wadogo. That's even the worst part about it.
Bra.
Na wewe unacheza?
Mnachezanga
People your age
mnachezanga
are
game za
Ya
watoi.
mbabas. Eh?
Huyu mzee anasema tunacheza game za watu wadogo na anacheza PUBG. Like unatuambia nini bra?
I don't even play PUBG. What are you
Okay,
saying? I
bro.
don't play PUBG.
Uko nayo unacheza, umekuwa ukicheza PUBG
I
na kina
uninstalled
The
it.
Birapa.
game,
I downloaded it for the
Vigilante,
vibes. I
the
uninstalled
This
it.
games we
guy.
play, you cannot even understand. So hata
Yeah,
don't
because
even
Exactly.
watch.
because they are beneath my understanding.
You can
They are
never.
too beneath
Yeah,
me.
above.
Show us a kid who
They're
plays
way
those games.
above. Ah.
Show us a kid. Ukipewa Rimworld utatake a whole month kuelewa what is going on.
Okay,
Hata
acha
watch tu
niulize,
stream ya
what
watch tu
benefits?
stream ya nani,
What
watch tu
benefits?
stream ya Aero sahi uniambie nini inaendelea hapo basi. It's a kids game so.
And this is an easy game.
But
if
let me ask
anything.
you,
To say what's going on.
what is the benefit
Hataelewa.
of me playing a game though?
So
Sitting
that you don't
down.
be idle kama venye uko sahi. At least you have
Exactly.
something to do
I'm
on your
not
stream.
idle. Who told you I'm idle?
Like I'm just saying, like it's easier than because
I'm not an idle
like
person like you.
see, I'm saying at least do something. Okay, unafanya niko stream
At
sahi.
least- amekuja kwetu kutafuta content.
Sijakuja kutafuta nimekuja. I'm just having conversations. The fuck?
You're not having a conversation. Not trash kitu tunafanya. Like unaweza unacheza games za watoto wadogo ati hawezi spend $30 per game.
But it's
$30
true.
is
Games are
$30 is actually below average. I'm
Yep.
like, bro, what do you mean? Unajua games na cost how much?
Bro, unajua kuna game yenye ina cost $4,000. Do you even know that? You don't.
This is
Oh.
below average, bro. Wanafikia developing a whole game ukuje uweke sijui $30 uko sure watu wangapi watabuy msee. Yeah, naona kama hiyo ni like
you guys
Kwanza
glazing a
buy
game.
game with the DLC.
Glazing a game is
GG.
crazy. Glazing a game is crazy.
Ah.
Glazing a stupid game is crazy.
Ukikuwa gamer utaelewa mbona
Hating
watu
on a
wanapenda
game is
buying games.
crazy.
You know, there's a saying that says, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
By Vigilante 2025.
25.
Now I want you to think hard about what I said, okay? Think very hard.
Oh my god, I can't stand this.
Bro, what is this are you talking about?
Think hard, okay?
Ngoja GTA 5 GTA 6 basi utacheza free.
I'm
Na
not gonna
complain
play
Hata hakutakuwa
$30.
Actually,
we
GTA
mwenye
I
uchezi
think
games kwa
GTA
stream yako, hakuna mtu atawatch stream yako.
But
Ngoja
see,
GTA
Lona,
6 itoke.
actually, you
Hautakuwa
guys
na
have
viewers.
no, but hold on. GTA is actually
Watu
dropping for
watakuwa na
people who
vitu
only
za
have
kuwatch.
consoles. Ama mjaona?
That's what you think.
No, walisema like
No, GTA itakuja
for
only
a whole
Clearly
month.
you've
there's
not
no way.
even been
Listen,
watching
for a whole
There's no
month,
way.
your
hakutakuwa na
interviews.
GTA ita drop on PC for a whole month.
Oh, so when the Rockstar developer?
Like you've not even been following up
None
on the
of the
news.
team
No,
knows.
you're so behind your same fucking ass.
Ngoja Vigilante, ngoja umekuwa ukifollow up
Bro,
GTA na
you're talking to someone who watches your interviews za Rockstar.
Vigilante ina release lini? When is
Who
it released?
fucking cares, bro? What is GTA adding to my life?
That's how we
Yeah.
dish it.
Sikia.
Basi mbona unatafuta news ka it's not adding anything.
I watch
Exactly.
content. I
You're
watch
wasting
YouTube
your
videos.
time. You're
I
wasting
watch
your
fucking
time
YouTube
knowing
videos,
that
bro.
information.
I watch YouTube videos.
Oh, so that's in your feed. Oh my god, you're wasting your life. You have GTA 6 in your feed.
Man.
Oh,
Now
hey,
you're
I'm
making,
disappointed.
Brother, you
now you're inserting words into my mouth. Something I never said.
Si umesema you watch YouTube videos.
Yeah, like kuna video li pop up this guy because kitambo I used to be a gamer. See, I didn't play games, but ever since I grew up, I grew a set of balls and I knew what I have to do in life. Nikaacha vijana kama nyinyi muendelee to waste your lives playing
And
stupid games.
what
It's
is-
crazy.
and what is
Crash
that?
not a video game, Vigilante. You have to understand that.
What did you
Man.
discover in life?
That's something you can never understand because you're still a baby, bro. You're still a baby.
I like when he pulls that card.
You're still a baby, my guy.
Oh,
You're still
between
a
me and you, who's
fucking
a
ass
baby?
You're still a fucking
Do you
ass
know what a
baby.
baby means?
Yeah,
Acha
you.
nikwambie
Bro.
kitu.
You're
Vigilante,
You're
the definition. You're the definition of a
any
baby.
point.
Exactly.
Why do you think so?
Because you act like one.
The
What do
moment
you
you
mean?
resort to name calling,
No, between me and
ushagusia.
you, who acts like a baby?
Yo, Simba, shut up,
Defense
bro. The fuck?
mechanism.
See, ni
Bro,
ukweli. The moment you resort to abuses,
I've not
lose your
insulted anyone.
Vigi, like, you say with your parents you're calling me a baby. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's
Who's
what
closer to being a baby
that's
than
what you
the
like
other
to
one?
believe. That's what you like to believe, bro.
Like, what do you mean I'm a baby? Like, bro.
Stop playing video games. This nigga anafanyanga streams za kucheza Roblox. Like, this is the same nigga who's raising his breath to tell me shit about playing games. This guy actually plays
Video games is actually one of
Roblox.
the biggest money-making empires in the
Bro,
world.
did I say it's not? Did I say it's not?
Bro.
This guy
The
plays
thing is,
Roblox.
What is then? What is?
I
What is?
play-
What is?
This guy
I do
plays
play-
Roblox.
Yeah, what is wrong?
Children games. No, Ambia, you people like playing children games.
Oh, tell us adult games.
Nigga is
basi.
27 years old
Say
and you're
one
playing
adult game.
Roblox.
Saga.
What the
Vigilante. Say one adult game.
This guy.
Just one.
One
Just
adult
one.
making money.
Mm.
That's the adult game.
What do
okay?
you
Of course, you had
Making
to
money.
pull that card.
Making
We're already making money. We're making enough that we can play video
Not
games.
enough,
We can afford
not
to play
enough,
video
Bro,
not
we
games.
are
enough,
buying
not
games.
enough.
You can't
Sorry,
buy
yeah,
a
we're
game.
making more than enough. Thank you for correcting me.
You can never make more than enough. Money is never
Wewe
enough.
umekataa
You
kununua
can't.
game ya $30 unasema nini hapa?
At all the billionaires, why do you think they still wake up every day and work? They're already billionaires. Why do you think they
Unadhani Bill Gates anamkanga asubuhi anaingia kwa ofisi?
That's why niggas like me and Bill Gates, we're on a level that you guys can only dream of, okay?
Lol.
An autistic level, yeah.
I hope chat yako inasikiza. And I hope
Yeah, they're
inakucheka the
listening to
same way.
me. They're listening to me as we speak. I'm hiding nothing. What should
The
I
only
hide?
thing you have in common with Bill Gates is autism.
Hata hiyo haiko labda. Sijui.
This guy.
At least you can compare me with Bill Gates. Who can I compare you with? Nobody.
No one. It's called being unique.
Not because you're unique, because there's nobody I can think of who is beneath you.
That is
Exactly.
issue
There's no one
yako.
beneath me.
No, hiyo ni issue yako.
Exactly,
Wewe
because wewe uko
hauwezi
chini
fikiria
sana.
watu wengine.
You're at the bottom of the barrel. You see, you're the last person. Watu wakiangalia mtu ako chini, wewe ndio uko hapo. So there's nobody more beneath than you. Unaona?
At least we don't live with our parents.
Lol. My goodness.
Yeah. Hapo
Wapigia mama yako
now
kelele.
yeah. Wachinje payment date.
Okay, let me ask you a question, okay? Let me ask you a question.
Nina research death rest, utanitumia huo vampire. Acha nichukue
Okay,
hiyo
let me ask you a
kitu.
question. Even if I was to live with my parents, okay?
No, let's nisome transport pod.
What do you
What
mean
is
you
the-
was?
What is the big deal of paying a rent?
What do you mean you was?
Explain to me.
What?
What are you
I was to
placing-
leave.
If I was to be living
No,
with my
like
parents,
every fresh. No, every fresh.
yeah. If I
And
was,
even if
I was living.
what do you
with
mean
my
I
parents-
was? Like what are you trying to
Panther,
like
can you
what?
shut up? Can you shut up? Can you shut up, nigga? Okay.
Bro, you live with your parents or not even if I
Nigga, can you
What do
shut
mean
your
by that?
fucking ass mouth?
It's like even
Fuck,
if
na
I
radio
was.
this year notice.
This guy.
Shit, okay.
Okay,
Bro,
Michael.
like what do you when unaishi past tense ama unaishi in the future? Like what the heck? at even if I was to live.
Oh my God.
Okay, now my
Sasa hii
question
kwanza
is,
niko sure
even if,
ukipiga tu kelele.
listen.
Nataka kuambiwa sauti nyamaza, umesha textiwa sana
Error.
mbona umepunguza sauti.
Watapatia
Oh my
vigilante
gosh.
mental break.
Yo, chat. These guys are crazy, man. Chat. These niggas
No,
are crazy.
insulted minus 25. Lost argument minus 30.
No jamaa kona soprano. Damn, who the fuck is this guy?
Eat without a table.
Bro, unaongea nadhani
Ngoja viji unafikia viji kuna kitu nakwambia una sound uko na bass.
sikia kadem kengine kameanza
Bro.
kuongea.
Ona vile anaongeza
Another
bass. Ona
lady,
watch.
another lady.
You know, nani anasonga Batman?
Unasikia sauti
Harley
yako.
Quinn has
look
more
at you,
bass than
what
you.
the fuck? Ati
At
wewe
least-
una accuse mtu ati
Listen,
no.
but
Oh
you know
my
what?
God.
At least when I speak, people know it's a man
Oh
speaking.
my God.
Watu kama nyinyi, we have to
Me, I wasn't
confirm.
sure. Nilikuwa nangoja nisikie ni vigilante ndo nijue agenda.
Nyi mnafaa tu kuswitch genders actually. You know, we are in 2025.
You do know about switching genders.
Yeah, because apparently you already have changed to yourself.
Not me. Not me.
Ameenda akafanyiwa
Not
vocal
me.
surgery. Akasema, you know what? I think I was supposed to be born with a soprano. Wakamtoa nini Adam Sepo. Sasa naongea kama
Me, at least I had one to begin with.
Ukiongea nilikuwa na confuse sauti yako na
Let me
nani,
tell you, the
na
minute
Abir.
you move out of your mother's house, your balls will drop for the first time and you'll realize what it
Oh
is to
my
be a man.
days, for real? Oh my days. Oh my
Yeah.
days.
Like, I know it's
Wow.
baffling to you right now, but let me tell you,
Oh, yeah.
there's something about being independent
Okay,
that
tell
just
me,
makes
baby
you a
girl.
better man.
Tell me, baby girl. Okay, I'm listening.
See, I've already told you, you just have to move out.
And what?
Move out,
Vigilante,
get
do
your
they-
own place,
Next one.
Yeah.
Then next. Panther, shut the
get
fuck
your own
up.
place,
Uh-huh.
buy a bed.
Uh-huh.
Usirush kitu ingine, buy a bed.
Uh-huh.
Ndo uzoe kulala peke yako before you
Uh-huh.
go court someone else's daughter.
Uh-huh.
Because najua ndo unakimbilianga. And then maybe you'll find happiness
Watoto
enough to,
wadogo.
to stream alone. Umeboeka stream yako ukakuja tukupea attention. Tumekupea. Now let us go back to our game.
This nigga thinks he's that important, bro. That's crazy.
Skia.
Oh my
This
god.
nigga thinks he's that important. Na nimesikia tu nimesikia vigilante hama kwa nyumba. Abir has more
Honestly,
base than you. That's crazy. Imagine, that's actually crazy, bro.
Wait, Abira kwa hii call kweli?
Ndo nilikuwa niangalia hadi si hayuko.
Bana.
Mnashangaa the fact that vigilante anadhani ako na base. Hiyo kitu but
Nigga, I'm actually my base is deeper than yours.
You sound like a crossbreed of Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck or some shit. I don't know.
You sound like
It's
Alvin
both high and annoying.
okay,
I don't know what it is.
And you
Like you should be on a game show. Your whole content should be saying hi to
listen.
people and
Eros,
finding someone who'll enjoy your voice.
Eros, listen. And you sound like Alvin the Chipmunk.
They can sing nigga and they were famous. Sembuse?
Okay, sing for us.
Kia.
That's the gayest shit I've had today. Na nimesikia vitu nyingi bro.
Ukisema hivyo Panther jana alisema ataka kunikula rasa. Imagine this nigga said that. So who's more gay now?
Hiyo ni kuongea na bro. Hiyo yako ndio ilikuwa mbaya.
What the fuck? Yo,
Yeah.
Panther, this nigga is actually justifying your gaying ways.
Wanakuelewa bro, they understand
God
you, that's
damn.
why they're making you
Bro,
happy.
actually the clip is on my actually I clipped you say that and it's in the intro. I clipped it and I edited it.
You can post it, bro.
I already posted it.
Yeah, see, I mean, I think at least you have something to post.
And I'll pay because your video imepata like 2 million views. By 2 million I mean 2,000. By 2 million I mean 2,000. You see now, this nigga is too quick to press. This nigga is too quick to press sound effects.
Great delighted maybe, yeah.
Anyway, I have to leave. I have to go back and lock in. Acha niache watoto wadogo wacheze video games. Okay, young babies, keep playing video games. Msichoke. Chezeni video games hadi mchoke.
And you keep eating without a table.
Shit transaction. Yeah.
You know, I'll be back, you know. Don't think this is over. I'll be back.
Shit
I'll be back.
transaction. Bro,
I'll be back.
sasa unapigiwa kelele uliacha vyombo kwa nyumba yako kurudisha create bill item.
This guy, bro.
Create.
These motherfuckers, bro. These gay ass motherfuckers, bro. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Anyway, chat. I hope you've enjoyed the stream of the day. Today's stream. Don't let people like Kasmuel and the rest of the likes of Kasmuel take advantage of you. And always be woke. We're going to do another stream tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to go deeper into the conversation about finances. So if you're interested into how you want to change your life and shit, I'm gonna be giving a formula that I used myself that earned me more than 300K in 3 months. In 7 months, I mean. And I'll give you all that on tomorrow's stream. So always lock in. Don't live according to what people want you to be like. Always be you. Always be you 100% every step of the way. Usifanya kitu due to peer pressure and shit. Just be you. Alright? And with that said, my name is Vigilante, the hero that nobody wants. But I'm the villain the society desperately need. And with that said, have a good night. See y'all tomorrow. See you when you see me. Good night.
I said.